Good morning, guys. Friday morning. Time right now is 9:45, I think. 10:30. A little bit off on there. Right now I am just getting some sample boxes all ready to go. I already printed the labels for them, so just gotta stick them on the sample boxes and then these guys will be good to go. Right now though, I am actually in the middle of printing some screen print transfers for a rush order that got placed yesterday. So rush orders mean that the customer will get their order shipped within 24 hours of placing it. So that means that we got to get this order out today. And another thing about the rush orders that we offer is if you pay the rush guarantee, that guarantee will mean that you will get your order shipped within 24 hours or 10% of your order back. So we got one of those to print and ship today. Michaela and I are working on it. We're probably already halfway through it. But then as we were working on it, the phone rang and Michaela is on the phone with the client right now. So I decided this would be a pretty good time to start the vlog and get some of these sample boxes sent out. We have a pretty good amount. We have 28 sample boxes that we need to get shipped out today. And if you guys are new here, our sample box is basically one of every transfer that we offer. So it's going to be a screen print and a full color transfer. And it just basically gives you an opportunity to try the transfers before you buy them. Try how our transfers actually perform, how they look on the t-shirt, everything about it before you have to commit to purchasing a large order. So if you're someone who hasn't necessarily tried DTF transfers, hasn't tried screen print transfers, whatever it is, this can be a great free way to give the transfers a try and see if it's something that will work for you and your business and your needs. But anyways, guys, so yesterday there was no video. I know I had the video all recorded. I recorded the clips, but the first two clips, which were like the longest clips of the video, I accidentally had my camera in slow-mo. So those clips are unusable since one, slow-mo doesn't record any audio, and then two, it's in slow-mo. I mean, if it was just in slow-mo, that wouldn't be that bad because I could speed it up in the edit. But the fact that I had no audio makes that kind of a problem. So I think I am going to right now cut it and then I'll put in any clips from yesterday that are still going to be usable because during the day I ended up getting some clips. So if you guys are interested in seeing what we did yesterday, yesterday was really just getting WW transfers out. We cleared out our entire TikTok shop queue yesterday. It's already full again today, just from the orders that came in over the night. But yesterday, we left work with an empty TikTok shop order queue. So that is great. Today, our goal is to get the WW transfer website order queue completely empty, just like we have TikTok shop. That way we can, and clear out TikTok shop again. So that way we can go into the weekend with a completely empty order queue and let our customers fill that up. So yeah, guys, I will cut to right now when any of the clips that I have from yesterday's video and show you guys. Alright guys, got all of these packages right here, all packaged up. I got, I think all of them except for three, because this one I need, if you're going to be salty, drink tequila. And then I have these two orders here that need Fantastic Four designs. I have both of those designs already printed and they should be in the roll. So I'll be able to package those guys up later today and get everything all worked out with those. So set those to the side. For right now, I'm going to keep working on watching the DTF printers, making sure everything is going smoothly with those. I just checked the powder on both of them, so we're good to go on that. I think I'm going to check my email and the messages on Etsy, see if there's anything I need to reply to. There were 2 customers on Etsy who were going to be placing some pretty substantial orders, so I want to make sure that, just checking actually right now. So yeah, we're all good. Those 2 customers have not messaged me, so I don't need to worry about anything with that. I do have like 3 messages that I need to answer for Etsy, so I'll get that done and then check my email, see if there's anything I got to do, and just make sure that those DTF printers are going smooth. All right, guys, 1:37. Just cut the film on the WW Transfers designs. This is all the ones that I think we need printed today. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite me, but if I end up needing some more designs, I could just run it on DTF printer number 1 after the customs finish up. So my plan right now is to cure all of the ones here and then start cutting them up, get them all separated and sorted. Then I can go ahead and start actually packaging up the WW transfer orders, because the orders that I was just packaging up earlier, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but those were only TikTok shop. So I have the Fantastic Four in here that I was missing for those last few TikTok shop orders. And then I will also be able to package up the remaining WW transfers. And yeah, if this is something you guys haven't seen, you're new to the videos, we cut the film here and then slowly feed it through the dryer to cure all of the designs here on the film. That way we don't have to just like run film through the entire dryer so that it gets to the end and then end up wasting that. That's not something that we want to do. So we devised this little method here for curing the actual transfers. It's not exactly the most elegant or fun thing to do, but at the end of the day it gets the job done, and we save money on film this way. So we've continued to do it, and hopefully if you guys don't already do this yourself, you do just like run the film through the dryer and end up wasting that you guys can implement something like this in your own DTF business. But I'm going to let these guys run through, finish curing, and then I'll start packaging them up and set up a time lapse for you. Still getting these guys cut up, but I just wanted to give you guys a reminder, if you haven't already, I am still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I just checked, I'm at 624 right now. So if you guys aren't already, please go down there, hit the red subscribe button, subscribe to the channel. I post content like this almost every day. The ins and outs of my small business, exactly what is going on. I show you guys the ups, the downs, the in-betweens, and try and give you guys the keys to start your own business if that's something you're interested in, or just little pointers, tips if you guys already have a DTF business, screen print business, whatever it is, to make your shop more efficient in the long run. So again, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button down below. Give the video a like if you're enjoying it. That helps YouTube push the video to more audiences. And thanks you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. You guys always leave great comments, and you've been super supportive throughout the entire channel. So all really appreciative, and I am making my way through this pile, but it's just, it's going. All right, guys, time right now is 3:40. I just got the wine and whiskey orders all packaged up, the ones that were placed on the website. And there was 2 orders that I did not have enough transfers for, so I got them running right now. And then we will cut this film, get the customs all packaged up, and also get those remaining 2 WW transfer orders packaged up. We're just really waiting for the UPS guy to come and take the bulk of our packages, and then the customs and those last 2 WW we will just end up dropping off at the UPS store later tonight once we get them all finished up. I just realized while I was checking on the prints, making sure that there was no banding or anything, that the white was completely empty. The yellow was also completely empty. Not completely, I should say, but very, very empty, or very close. We have some more yellow ink waiting for us at home that got delivered, so we'll bring that in tomorrow. Other than that, the colors look all right. Going to let these guys finish up, currently at 11%. And I just started it, so it should probably be done in the next like 15-25 minutes, and then we'll be able to cut the film, get the customs cut up and packaged, and get on out of here for today. If you guys are wondering what's going on with Michaela, she is still grinding out on these t-shirts. If you guys remember what the pile looked like the last time that I showed you, this is the big dent that she has made in it. So making progress on these. Her goal is to get those finished by the end of the day. I am rooting for her, cheering her on, doing what I can to help, but I got a pretty full plate with the customs and WW transfers as it is at the moment, so my help's not very helpful. So just waiting on the UPS guy. He'll come take all of these because we might be able to fit like all these in the car, but I don't think we could fit any more. And like I said, we still have the customs plus the 2 WWs. So that's what we got going on right now.
All right, guys, Alex is packaging up some orders over there. So I told him I would film this clip for him, but we finished up all of the fronts of the t-shirts. Alex actually swept in for the last about 25, 50 and did it for me because my back was starting to hurt. So tomorrow we are going to start pressing the backs of them. So we are officially halfway through. It's about 535 shirts. So 535 impressions down and only 535 left to go.
All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing yesterday's content. Back to today, Friday, though. We have to still finish up the back artwork. Unfortunately, yesterday the client had an artwork sponsor change, so they needed to amend the artwork and send us a new business logo to make for the sponsorships on the back. I don't really know how that happens, but like, how do you have a sponsor change this last minute right before your event? But I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna complain. Just said yes, sir, and accommodated the customer as we can. But I don't think that we're gonna be able to finish all of the T-shirts by Monday, which is when the client said they wanted them. But I mean, honestly, it's not our fault. What are we gonna do? We just got the actual like finalized artwork from the client today, and it's still not even finalized yet. We made the change this morning and sent it over to them for approval just this morning, and they said that they wanted the T-shirts by Monday. So I mean, like, we're gonna have to do what we can to hope that we can get the T-shirts finished by Monday. But bro, there's no chance. Like 500 T-shirts. And just like today, we were planning on coming in tomorrow, but that was going to be based on like coming in today and getting started right away. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. If we have to end up turning them in on Tuesday, I think the customer will be willing to understand. At least they should. Yeah, like it's just like it could have been so much worse. Like, what if we had already printed the backs? What would the customer have done in that case? Because like we had the customer had already approved the quote, and then they came to us later with the revised business logo for the sponsorships. So like we had all of our bases covered, but like what if we had already printed the back shirts? I don't know. So that's what we got going today. Michaela still is on the phone with the client, or maybe she's just working on getting the quote sent up to the client, and then we hopefully will get approval for the artwork, can burn the screen, get started on the backs today. I'm not sure if we're going to end up coming in tomorrow and finishing them up, because I don't think we'll be able to finish them up, but we'll see what happens with that. Probably we'll let you guys know more firmly on what we plan to do later in the vlog. But yeah, guys, once I get these guys finished up, going to finish up the screen print transfer order. And then after that, I have another screen print transfer order, but that's a pretty small one. It's only 6 sheets, which is the minimum quantity of sheets that you can order if you place an order using our website. So I got that one to do, 6 sheets, orange ink, and then I have another smaller t-shirt order, not nearly as big as this one, that I need to get pressed. It's 20 full colors. Sorry, I thought the camera was over here, so I got confused. It's 20 full colors and then 20 single color, just the front logos. So that shouldn't be that hard. And then after we get all of that done, I gotta switch gears to wine and whiskey WW transfers and get these bad boys started, because like I said, it's already 10:42 and both of the DTF printers are not running yet. So gotta get to it, accomplish our tasks for the day, and get a jump on it. All right, guys, time is 12:24, sorry. I have finished up the screen printing order, and I also got the other 6-sheet order all wrapped up. Got the DTF printer number 1 up and running with the WW transfer designs. Right now it is printing the one and only Retro Halloween Town design. As you guys know, if you have been long-time watchers of the vlog, this is by far our best-selling transfer ever in customer history, or in company history. So printing loads of these. As you can see, the entire DTF printer is filled with Halloween Town designs. We can just never seem to print enough of those. So we got those on deck right now. A few other designs coming up after it. And then after we finish the WW transfers on that printer, I'm going to load up the custom files for today. It's a fairly light day on customs. I'd say maybe like 2 or 3 hours worth of printing, so I'm not too worried about it. And if need be, we can just load it up on DTF printer number 2. As you can see, DTF printer number 2 taking a well-deserved day off, but we'll see if that continues for the rest of the day. In the meantime though, guys, I got the test print all wrapped up for the t-shirts that I'm about to press. So test print was thumbs up, good to go. And then these are the actual shirts that I'm going to be pressing the designs on. Already got them all positioned and taped on with the heat transfer tape up here, or heat resistant tape, sorry. Could call it heat transfer tape, I guess. But basically it just allows you to tape it onto the t-shirt, and then I can move the t-shirt over here onto the heat press, and the design will stay in the same spot on the t-shirt, and I don't have to remove the tape if I want to heat press it. The tape, as the name implies, is heat resistant, so I can go ahead and heat press that as many times as I want, and the tape isn't going to melt or get all wonky, you know. That is honestly like a really good thing to have in a shop. Heat resistant tape, especially in like a shop like this where we have so many different things that have to go through dryers. And what I like about these is, if you can see in there, they're like the Scotch size, so you can put them in just like a normal Scotch tape dispenser, which is really good. They're not like those really, I've seen like the big rolls, you know, and those like you have to get a special tape dispenser for. So these are nice and cheap. Anyways, I'm going to get these guys heat pressed. I'll set up a time lapse, get these guys knocked out. I think it's only like 20 shirts, so it should go pretty quick. All right, guys, 116. The WW transfer file in DTF printer number 1 is about to finish up, 94% on that. So next I'm going to start up the customs, but I still haven't even created the file for that. So that's going to be the number 1 priority, getting that file all created for the custom file so that I can send it to the DTF printer as soon as that one finishes and we don't have any downtime. But what I've been working on in the meantime is getting this table all organized. So there was a couple of sheets of transfers that I had to get cut up, mainly these Fantastic Four ones right here and the skeleton drinking coffee. So I'm going to get those guys loaded into inventory, but first, like I said, I got to start creating the file for the customs and get that ripping so that once that file finishes up, I can just get it loaded right on and don't have to worry about the printer sitting for a little bit, developing clogged nozzles, anything like that. Everything will be a-okay if we can do things correctly. So let's go ahead, get these customs ripped. All right, guys, time is 3:59. We got the artwork all approved for the backs, so we got the screen burned and already started working on those. Did our test print and everything turned out real well. Give you guys a quick look. Hopefully you guys can see that. But yeah, these are coming out real well, and we're actually able to get away with just doing a print flood print, so we don't have to flash, and they're still turning out like you can't even tell the difference. I put one right up next to each other for Michaela to tell, and she honestly could not tell. So that's going to save us probably like, I don't know, like 10 seconds per shirt, because flash for 5 seconds and then just like time putting the screen up, pulling the screen back down, and moving the platen. So yeah, I would say probably like 10 seconds each shirt, which over the course of 500 shirts, that's going to add up. That could be like maybe 3-4 hours shorter just because we don't have to flash the shirts. And the best part about it all is they look identical as if we were to flash them anyway. So a win-win right there. And this will just allow us to make the customer's deadline, because like I said earlier, the customer didn't get us the finalized artwork until like 11 today, and then they finally gave us the thumbs up approval at like 12:45 today. So Got a lot of work ahead of us to try and meet their deadline by Monday. We already did hedge our bet and say that like all of the shirts might not be done by Monday. We just got the approval from you, so like, I mean, it's impossible to print 500 shirts in like 5 hours of business hours. I didn't tell them that we would be willing to come in on the weekend, obviously, but yeah, so we're gonna try and finish as many as we can today. And then tomorrow, I think we're going to come in, do the same thing, come in probably for like 6-8 hours and just try and bang through as many as we possibly can. It seems like we're making good progress so far, but it's just how things go. The progress when you first get started always seems super significant. And then as you get down to the t-shirts that have been like compressed and sitting on each other, the progress starts to dwindle fast. But we're keeping our heads up and working through it. If you guys can hear, the DTF printer is still running our custom jobs. And then after this, I have another job that I have to get loaded up on the printer. I really thought hard about running, setting up DTF printer number 2, and I honestly even still am. If this printer is not at 80%, I think I will do that. But it actually is at 83%. So I guess I'll let that finish, and then once that finishes, I'll start up the next file and we can get working on that. All we have to do after that is cut the film, cut the individual customs up, and then get them packaged and dropped off to the UPS store. Our UPS guy still hasn't come to pick up the packages yet. It's already, like I said, 4:03, so it should be here just about any minute. And then we'll hand off just the few that we have right now. We probably only have like 6 or 7 because we haven't been able to package up all of our orders for the day. And like I said yesterday, we emptied our queues. So going into the weekend with an empty queue on TikTok Shop, going into the weekend with an empty queue on WW Transfers on the website. And honestly, I think we will have an empty queue on customs too. So this is great. I love having that because it just puts us in a great spot for the start of the weekend. Can like just actually relax, but we got to do these shirts anyway. So I'm going to keep on stacking these up. Michaela's going to keep printing them, and I'll check in with you guys in the next update. All right, guys, going off the camera or the microphone on the camera. Time right now is 5:58. We got a good chunk of the t-shirts done. A whole bunch of them are in this thing right here, and then we also got them stacked up here. Probably got like 120. And then our UPS guy didn't show up, so we got to take all of them to the UPS store. We got them all loaded in the car, thankfully. Like I said, time 5:58, so we got to drop them off at the UPS store real quick. If you guys haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below. Leave the video a like and comment any questions or concerns you guys have down in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next week.